Namaste, lovely water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Welcome to my channel, lashroomamagical. If you are new here, special welcome to you. I hope you won't be a new person until my next upload. And if you're coming back, I really do appreciate that. Anyway, take your time, make yourself comfortable, enjoy your reading. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So check that out in your natal chart just to be sure. It's going to be predicted for end of December, just before we start the new year. Anyway, this video may find you, the messages may find you whenever you watch the video. Time is fluid. It's general for you water signs, so it may not resonate with every single one of you. Keep that in mind. So take what does resonate and leave the rest. Let's start with some Crystallized Tarot. I will be clarifying your messages with some Osho Tarot deck. I usually do. I hope you're well. I hope you are preparing yourself, water signs, to jump as brand new you. By the way, I did a reading for the collective. If you have not, please go watch that. It's all about transforming and creating a brand new you for brand new upcoming year. Let's see what messages universe does have for you. Please do like, share, and subscribe if you have not. I will be really thankful for that. If you wish a personal reading with me, we can make something work out. You will have everything what you need to know in the description box. And of course, if you want to put a comment down below, I will be glad about that, just to give me a glimpse how the reading does resonate with you guys. Okay, let's start. Our subject theme, it may be your current situation, by the way. It's 4 mirrors. It's actually some water energy right from the start. So your energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 4 mirrors, it's about taking care of oneself, nurturing itself, spending time with yourself, being by yourself, just it can also mean doing your thing, but it's more about, it speaks more about you and putting your focus into you. So we will see what this is about. 4 mirrors also gives this energy about I'm too much into me, not in a way of narcissistic, but more in a way of I pay too attention on myself, so I don't really get to give attention to others. It may be a little bit egoistic, as a centric, but we will see about that when we clarify. The message which is supporting our subject theme, or may not, we will see about that, but I feel like it does, since we have the illusionist. It's the Knight of Stones. So we have some earth energy with this one. You may as well have earth signs in your chart. Check that out. The illusionist is someone who is creating, also someone who can transform things, who has the ability to create and to transform things. This is also, for some of you, your heart chakra is pretty wide open. So with this one, I'm getting, maybe you exactly know what you need to do, you actually know that you need to take care of yourself and put a focus on yourself, so you can actually open your heart and be pure and clean at your heart. The background is so beautifully green. That's why I'm getting this fourth chakra, heart chakra opening. The illusionist can be someone who lives in his world, and for my personal knowing about water signs, they sometimes tend to do that. Um, it can work out just fine, or sometimes the otherwise. uh, I feel like it's a little bit of advice: don't get too stuck in that kind of energy, don't get too dreamy, don't get too daydreamy, so you don't lose yourself actually in the reality of your life. But it's an important one, definitely supporting the four of mirrors, because it's pretty wide, it's pretty open, it's pretty generous. Is someone who is actually willing to give. Um, and he actually uses his dream state, and dream state may not be when you are sleeping only. It can also be this daydreaming and just, wishing, and with that wish, you actually create your thoughts and your feelings included. um, you actually do create your reality. So we will see about that. When it comes to your unconscious influence, we do have Bella Rosa, which is representing the devil in crystallized tarot deck under the number of 15. So for some of you, something may have happened. um, I believe 15 was yesterday. Around the 15, maybe, depending where you live on, this time on, maybe something has actually happened. Um, it doesn't have to be. I really believe this is all about you. This is something which is representing your unconscious influence, mostly of yourself. Um, Belarus is someone who is secretive. It's someone who necessarily don't need to have, necessarily is what I wanted to say, bad intentions, or just, be bad. But it's someone who is not really secure, not really open, and being secretive, and just keeping their shit for themselves. Um, with the Four of Mirrors, even though the card is standing in the position of your unconscious influence, I feel like there is a connection with the Four of Mirrors with our subject team, which we have started the reading. I feel like with you actually putting focus on yourself and nurturing, um, maybe you do this on purpose. So maybe for some of you, you actually do know what's the thing about. For others of you, it really is something unconscious. It really is something you have no idea about what's actually inside of you, and it may keeps you uh, from achieving something, or maybe just being the full potential of yourself. We keep on moving to the conscious influence. That's the mind, that's the page of spiral. So we have some fiery energy with this one: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. um the mime is a kind of a joker card, how I like to call it. It's someone who loves to make jokes, who feels funny, who people find funny as well. This is someone who, this is especially Aries energy. Um, so Aries may be significant in your chart. Um, the mime is Um, also, someone who wears a mask, someone who puts himself on this role, excuse me, on this roller coaster, and he just tends to act something he may be or he may be not. It just, he's so funny about it, and he gets pretty light and pretty easy in that state of, I can just switch my role as I want. So it's a lot of play energy. playful as well. When it comes to old habits and what you are used to, I see we have the nine of scrolls, so some air energy. And with this one, I see you have been through some painful experiences, some painful recent past. Maybe as you started this month, maybe it's by your side um, for some while, but it's like you're getting sick of tired of something, and it just kept on happening. When it comes to new paths, this card also represents an advice, something new you want to create, maybe a new habit you want to create, you need to create in order. If it is an advice, we have the three of spirals. So we again have some fiery energy with this one. And with this one, it's more like you may need to look deeper inside, not only to nurture yourself and care about yourself in a physical manner, on an outside manner, how the world perceive and sees you, water signs, but you need to go deep by the end of this month so you can actually start a new year in a great way, as I can see coming. Mm, actually, the way you want. Um, Three of spirals is someone who is observing, someone who is, taking the time and going deep within themselves, so they actually know themselves, so they actually uh, come to the point where unconscious gets conscious and they just know about it. All of us can be shitty and bad and nasty at times. And when I say nasty, I don't mean it in a pervert way. um, all of us can be that, but when we have no idea what we are doing, or another scenario when we do know that we do that on purpose, but that's another scenario. But most of the time when people actually are not conscious about themselves, they get to roles and playing roles, not really cannot really decide, okay, who am I actually, who I want to be, so I can stick with myself and just feel great about myself. um, for some of you, this is really important message to hear. I got a feeling. Anyway, with the three of spirals, I feel like there is a call from the universe. There is a need of you to go deep within yourself, get to know yourself better, so you actually see how your ways go, how's your character, and what do you need to work on actually. So we move on with the next one, representing you yourself, your feelings when it comes to the subject team, which is our four mirrors, in your case, water signs. We have the companion, and that's the king of spirals. Again, some fire energy. So this is a king, okay? Uh, the companion is, as the name already says, this is someone who is so wise and so into his feelings, and he's very empathic person. So he really does feel with others as well. He is on that level himself. Again, I'm saying he's a king. He has this, okay, I'm a companion for myself, so I can also be a companion for you. What's bothering you? If something is. And most of the time, there is something bothering us people. The companion is someone who is really empathic. And this is someone who is also very, not only self-caring, but also his self-esteem is on point. Whole the background is about yellow, and that's speaking of the third chakra. solar plexus chakra. So that's his strength. Like that's where he's wide and open, and that's strong within him. That's why he knows where he stands, and he knows, okay, I know about um, my feelings, and I know that I'm wise, and I can be really passionate with others. And when it comes to the position of this card, it's actually representing you yourself. So um, I do feel for a lot of you, you are actually on your way to get to know yourself. Like the companion is really supporting the Four of Mirrors. It's like, yes, if you can be about yourself that way, you can as well be for others. With the next one, we have what do you attract from the outside? And that's the moon. This is one of the major arcanas. This is the second one in your reading, um, under the number of 18. So around the 18, there may be something going out. There may be something coming into light. And it has definitely to do with you and your challenge. I feel like this is going to be the challenge because we also have the devil in a position of your unconscious influence. So I feel like there is something which is going to come from the state of unconscious uh, to the very conscious with the moon card. It's like it's going to be revealed to you about yourself. This is all about you. We move along. We have your wishes or what you don't want to see. We have Six of Spirals. Huh. This is kind of confusing. It's again fiery energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But it's confusing because it may really go in a way of, okay, it's my wish to actually be open and be honest and be secure and look back in my memories and actually feel happy about it. Or maybe not, maybe just look back in my past and in my memories and see how great I have become, how strong I have become. It's a message of a collection, you know. I do connect this card with Indian culture because they always use this kind of symbols to represent not only protection, but as well as a collection. And it can really go either ways. It's like maybe you're wishing um, for your collections to get crystal clear for you yourself. Like maybe you need to look to have a glance in your past and what have you left behind yourself, so you actually get more clarity about yourself and where you stand nowadays at this point by the end of this year. I'm saying that because we do have a full moon. With this one, I'm also saying the full moon is coming on the 19th. And the moon is number 18. Definitely something which is going to be revealed to you, water signs. And it has definitely to do with this full moon. Like by the end of this year, you are going to have a realization about yourself. So I feel this is something you wish for. I would not say this is something you don't want to look at. Or maybe you don't. That's why I said it was confusing. Maybe you don't want to look at it. But there is a need for you, you know? There is a need, a call from a universe, from a greater source for you to do that in order to go within. And as the key to your reading water signs, you have Mats, which is representing the justice. It's air energy, especially Libra. It's also a major arcana. So you have three in your reading. It's under the number of eights. So we have, when it comes to numerology, we have 15, 18, and 8. Justice is about balance. Justice is about realizations. Justice is about clarity, is about um, balancing arts. Let's go into the clarification. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate that. You have a very unique reading, I must say. Let's see, Four of Mirrors is clarified by totality and how should I translate these? Um, it's like exhaustion, but um, it's like all of you can take. I will show you the card. It's like all of you can take. You know, with this one, I'm getting a message. This person would represent the ego, and ego is kind of a totally in his manner. He's very obsessive and possessive, and he's actually controlling this person right here. Like he's ordering, to be exact, this person right here, what the person should do and where the person should go, and he's sitting on his back. So it's like the person underneath is actually feeling really exhausted, like the this ego maniac is actually taking control of him and sucking out all of his life energy. So this might be how some of you do feel. That's why you actually come to the point, okay, I need my subject to be to take care more of myself and to put focus on myself, to nurture myself, because um, someone or something has been sucking a life out of me, like literally. And when you start doing nurturing and taking care of yourself, you will come to totality. I don't get a feeling, as I said, this is only about you yourself. I don't get a feeling of some other person. I mean, there may as well be people surrounding you and supporting you. Um, but you know, with the totality card, even though we have two people, I feel more like in your case, water signs, you will be the one who will catch you when you feel like falling, because you will finally come to releasing yourself from yourself. It's like helping yourself. So the illusionist, we have stress and we have nitty gritty card, how I like to call it. Okay. Um, I feel like for a lot of you, your reality is actually has been stressing you a lot. You may also find yourself in an energy of this one, which is not great at all. It's someone who takes more than he actually needs. It's someone who is egomaniac. Like, I'm really getting a sense of egomaniac. Some of you have been in this energy, in this stressed energy, like it's a lot. It's a lot for you to take. It's a lot for you to, you know, work with. A lot of energies for which some you have created by yourself and others just happened as life does. That's why I'm getting like, because a lot of you have been in this kind of energies. I have shown the cards, I will do again, you know. Um, that's why you often go here. You often go daydreaming. You often go in perceiving how you want your reality to be and how you want your world to be. And I totally support you there because that is a great way to start. That is how law of assumption actually works. Say what you want to say. Go there. Go there if you want to go there. Like, don't forget to come back to your reality, of course. Stand your ground. That's the most important. But it's like some escape you actually do in a world of yours, in a world you actually create. And your heart is bright open there. So we have the devil is clarified with letting go and schizophrenic. So definitely a need of letting go the devil energy. You know, devil can also represent addiction and possessions, obsessions, um, something you are, are stuck to or stuck with. So there is definitely a need of letting that go in order for you to go deeper within yourself. But you need to go deeper within yourself so you can let go. You have you have to see it first. What do I need to let go? And you are, again, we are saying unconscious influence is the devil. So first you need to get conscious about it and let that go. And like, you're stuck in your head. You are stuck in your head. Like, it's taking control over you. It's taking control over you. With the message of schizophrenic, I just want to make clear it can represent, of course, mental illness for some of you. I have no right to talk about that. Um, but it's more a symbolic saying of being too stuck in their head, being too much in the thoughts, listening to a lot of voices, like being all over the place, not knowing which voice is real. I'm getting a feeling right now, a lot of you have been escaping in this daydreaming and dream reality. And right now, I'm feeling like you actually have forgot where your reality is. And you lost yourself in that deep way that you don't know which voice to listen anymore. You lost yourself. But it's okay. It happens. Once I read about that people get lost only to find themselves again. And I think that's how I'm going to call the reading for you, water signs. Let's keep on moving. The mind, we have possibilities and the fool. Yeah, mime and actually mime is the joker and it's kind of a fool energy as well. Um, so maybe there is going, yeah, like it's going to come towards you new possibilities for which you may need to take a leap of faith by the end of the year. New possibilities and a fool. Fool is someone who jumps into things, who listens to the universe. He doesn't really think about it, he just do it. Um, and with possibilities, I feel like it's actually a positive one. And it's like possibilities. It's more of them, not only one. So it's multiply choices or multiply possibilities you are going to have, multiple options you are going to have. And for some of them, you will definitely take a leap of faith. I feel like something is coming towards you, which is going to change you like 180-degree. Let's see, Nine of Scrolls is feelings and sharing. So I feel like this may represent your past because of the energy we have with the Nine of Scrolls, as I showed you. It's like the past experiences and the character on the card is sick and tired, feeling sad, feeling abandoned and disappointed. And, I get two scenarios. So maybe it is representing the past, the feelings you have gave and how much you have shared, but it was not meant to be. It was just not meant to be. Maybe it was not the right way from your side. I don't want to call you out, but actually I'm here calling you out, but I'm really meaning it in a good and positive way. I'm here to help. These messages may help somebody, like for real. When you get used to some kind of behave, some kind of talking, uh, those experiences and people on the same level of frequency you are going to attract. So maybe no wonder, just think about it, okay? Maybe no wonder that you have been experiencing that you're disappointed, that you're sick and tired. I mean, we have a lot of scrolls. We have 8 of scrolls. That's something. So, the first scenario, as I said, it's actually talking about past. You sharing and you feeling. You sharing the feelings. But it may also represent the presence and the energies by the end of the year. Maybe you will finally come into harmony and synchronicity with your feelings, just recognizing what do you actually feel, and you will be willing to share it. Once again, open your heart. Very unique reading, but I'm loving it. I love unique things. Three of Spirals is clarified with kindness and patience. So there is a patience required, for you to take this new path, Three of Spirals, and come into alignment with yourself, growth. Go to where it has been started. Maybe for some of you, even in your childhood, like go take a look deep within yourself and observe that. And you will need patience for that, of course. Nothing happens overnight. We also see a moon phases, so it may really take a while, but don't give up. Like, be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself, and it will come to you. Companion, King of Spirals, is clarified with healing and braveness. Yeah, for surely healing process for a lot of you, water signs. Like I feel like this is now. A lot of you have been on a healing modus, healing process. Um, for some of you, maybe it have took longer. Um, and you found braveness inside of yourself, like you finally recognize through the healing how brave you are because of all the shit you have been through, and all of you yourself who you actually met, like all these roles and masks, and you know. And yeah, it's great with the braveness message for you, water signs, because as I said, the companion, King of Spirals, his third chakra is, he's all about his third chakra. He's all about the solar plexus. And um, solar plexus is about willpower, about self-esteem, about self-confidence, and, you know, braveness, exactly, braveness, which one has. Let's look at the moon. I'm talking to the moon. So we have, wow, we have beautiful cards actually. um, we have a leader card and we have wholeness cards. Both of them are beautifully illustrated. I'm feeling like whatever may come out for you about yourself, whatever you realize, you will be a leader. Like, you will actually come to the point of, okay, I am the creator here for my world and my perception and my view. I am the leader. I am the creator. So I feel like you are really going to stand in your power. And what I need to say with this one, you will feel whole. You will feel like, okay, I finally found myself. Six of Spirals. We have harmony and comparison. So I feel like a lot of you actually do compare your past experiences, or maybe the way you were then and how you were now, people you have met then and people you meet now, because all of this collection goes along with the comparison. And it's going to serve you. It's going to bring you into harmony with yourself. In that way, you can, again, open your hearts and be free, feel free. Let's clarify the justice for your reading. Beautiful. We have existence and we have from time to time, like being in a flow, going with the flow. I feel like a lot of you are actually going to be like this. And even though he is kind of representing this dreamy state and, like being on a cloud, I feel like for a lot of you, it's actually going to feel great because you will actually know where you are, what your reality is, and where you can come back. So even if you go on a daydream, even if you um, go in a little bit of a cloudy energy and moods, you will know where to come back to your existence, to who you are. See how beautiful this is? This is a clarification of a justice, and justice is about bringing balance. Thank you for watching Water Signs. I do support you. I hope you're also going to support me. Have a great one. Until we meet again, take good care, guys.